Hey guys, welcome back to Mutu Cuckoo. We are doing a short little, gonna be kind of short, history video. Which this is the first, and if you like it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Um, so I'll be doing a brief little history on the landings of Normandy, which is a province in France. It was made by Allied forces to retake France. And as you see, I have a picture of this is a little map of the landing areas. And the airborne divisions are paratroopers, and these are like mainly the um, country that the troops came from. So Utah was an American beach, which is this area. That's the names are like the code names, I guess. Omaha was in another American beach, which is more famous than all the others. There is Gold, which is a British beach, yeah. There's Juneau, which is a Canadian beach. And a lot of times people forget about the Canadian people. And they helped in the landings because they took Juneau, which is important. And then there's Sword, which is taken by the British, or British landed there. And so the main name of D-Day is Operation Overlord, which is the name, like the military name of it. It was also known as Operation Neptune. Well, the landing, like the watercraft, that was known as Operation Neptune. And these are all the places they were trying to take. So like Utah people probably landed here and went here, and they went to, I'm not going to try to pronounce these. They went here where my mouse is going, and then they went here. And then Omaha people, they probably went to WWII and St. Lo, which is probably very far away. And so did the gold. The gold people probably also went to WWII. And then there's a D-Day objective. And I don't really know. I don't know it. Oh, that's where the front lines are, I think. Um, so they, so they were trying to take this. Juneau and Sword were trying to take Cian, I think, and that was the main objective of D-Day itself, to take that place. And there was something like right here in this area that was also very important. And then there's these three areas which are pretty important, and also in Omaha there's a little bit right here, and that was known as Point Du Hoc or D Hawk or something. So that's basically the like little summarization of D-Day. So now we're getting into information on each beach. So here is a picture from Utah Beach. This is what it looked like as a soldier. These soldiers were walking ashore, and it's in black and white because it was taken by a person it wasn't recreated or anything. You can see that guy's a medic because he has the Red Cross. So they were landing, and that's what it looked like. And there was probably German defenses like up where my little thing went, my like mouse is. There were probably German defenses there, and they could rest behind this beach thingy because then the Germans can't shoot through sand. And they were Nazi Germans, so they weren't all. Not all Germans were bad during World War II. So that's a good thing to know. So that's basically Utah Beach, which is the first American beach, but taken by the 1st Division. And then there's Omaha, which is very well known. A lot of games and pictures are mainly from Omaha. And see how there's this ridge here? That's where all the German defenses were, so they had the high ground. And high ground in battle is always much better. And they had to wade ashore to get to the shoreline, where they still didn't have much things to hide behind from the German guns and stuff. So that's Omaha. Omaha, it was also known as Bloody Omaha because so many people died. I don't have the specific death toll of each beach. And then there's Gold Beach. This is Gold Beach. And Gold Beach was a bit easier. I think these were the reinforcements. Like, they weren't the first wave. And this is kind of from the beach. The photographer took a picture. These are the landing crafts which the men are coming out of. And there was a big struggle that for this, if you stood here, you'd probably get shot by a German. So a lot of men, before their like main the like gate thingy opened, they jumped over the side and they tried to swim because the water was deeper when they jumped earlier. But their gear is like very heavy, so they started sinking, kind of like rocks. And so they had to take off a lot of their gear, so they lost like food and stuff to eat when they're on the beach. I don't know if you would eat on the beach. I don't know. I'm not a soldier. So that's Gold Beach. Juno Beach is the easiest. Like they took it very easily without much Germans fighting back. And so there's not much to talk about for Gold Beach. I mean Juno. And then this is Gold Beach. Yeah, this is Gold Beach. And men were dropping in. This one, I think, taking from like a landing craft maybe. And there's a big thing that not a lot of people know about, and it's the Americans tried, or just the Allies. I keep on saying Americans, but the Allies tried to make these tanks that had these little like floaty rings on them, so they would just float ashore because they had like propellers and stuff. So they would just like drive ashore, and then they'd already have the tanks there when the main force landed. But most of the tanks sank because tanks are very heavy, and most of them sank. Only I think the statistics were like 3 out of 10, 3 out of every 10 tank. Only 3 of them out of every 10 tank made it ashore. The others sank. And so this is a picture from, I think this is from Sword. This is Gold. This is Juno. This is Sword. And then the last thing is there's a big, not a lot of this is people know about this, but they don't get enough credit. Paratroopers. They jump from planes with these parachutes, and they dropped in behind enemy lines. So they dropped in behind where the beaches were. So they were already fighting people as soon as they landed. And a smart thing the paratroopers did was, like, I think this one actually might be an example of it. They tied sandbags, and from a distance, it looked like a real human. So the Germans focused on shooting the fake people, while the real people landed somewhere else, which is very smart. So yeah, that's just about. I'd say that kind of ends this video. I don't have all the death tolls. Yeah, but a lot of people died. I'm at least 100,000 people died. And I'd say about 1 million landed. So not a lot of people survived. I mean, people survived, but there was a big death toll. So these are the pictures. Boop, boop, boop. And you can like pause the video if you want to look at them in more detail. But that's about the video. And yeah. Hope you guys like this video. If we get 3 or 2 likes, I will create another D-Day video, which has like more information other than the landings on the beaches. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this. And I think that's about it. So have a good day, everyone. Bye.